Here is the thing, nobody wakes up put together. You have to prep for it. I love to prep for it once a week, and I call that my maintenance day. I'm gonna take you on my full maintenance reset day that I do once a week, and I'm gonna show you everything I do step by step, not just talk about it like I did in the previous video. And you might get inspired or actually kind of learn how to do your maintenance day as well. It's not hard. Once you get the hang of it, it becomes part of your weekly routine. Think of it as batching the getting ready in the morning into one day. Set aside half of one day to get ready, and then the rest of the week you just wake up, put some concealer, and you're out the door. Like 5 minutes. You need 5 minutes to get ready in the morning, and I love that for my sanity because I'm not the most functional person in the morning. Also, don't mind the mess in my room. Maintenance days tend to look like that. Let me show you how I stay low maintenance the entire week by being high maintenance one day a week. We're gonna start with our nails. These are the ones that we finished with, but the ones we started with, Also, I don't do this every week, but this week I had to do that because they're pretty overgrown. So let me show you how I do that step by step.
For the nails, I'm keeping it pretty basic. I just filed the nails that I had previously, and here I'm soaking them in some acetone to remove the rest of the gel as well. And once I scrape it off, I just go in, file it, get them ready, get them prepped. I also like to remove my cuticles, nails to look clean, and I'm still not a pro, like I'm still learning how to do this, but it saves me so much money and I genuinely enjoy it. Like I just play something in the background, watch like a TV series or film, and that is just my me time. You know, I'm doing my nails. It does take a while, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm still learning, but they did end up looking okay, so I'm fine with them. I initially wanted to do them kind of yellow and pink with some flowers, but I posted a poll on Instagram and you guys said do the chrome, so I'm doing the chrome here. You know, I'm listening, okay? And they ended up looking really great. I'm so happy that I actually went with those instead. Also, it was easier to do them, so they didn't take a million years for them to be done. So I have removed everything. I'm going in with some rubber base, and I'm just doing a thin layer of this to make them a bit stronger. And then I applied some white gel polish, and at first I applied only the chrome, but I didn't like the way they looked. It was very yellow, so I actually went with the eyeshadow. So I just have this eyeshadow that I don't use, and I smeared that all over my nail, and they ended up looking really good. They were kind of sparkly, not as chrome as I expected them to be, but I preferred them that way. I did go with the chrome as well. Once that was dry, I just applied some dots, like on every second finger I did some polka dots in white. This was kind of inspired by the Hailey Bieber recent nails. I really love those. And then on the other ones I used these like little beads that are, I don't know, like pearly beads, and I applied them all over my nails with some gel as well, top coat, and that's it. It really didn't take as long, and I'm pretty satisfied with how they look. I know I'm supposed to be wearing the UV gloves. I know, but I forgot. I'm so horrible with it. So, you know, don't hate me for it. And those are the finished nails. I actually really love them. Like I said, I don't do this every single week. This was just the week that I had to do them, so that's why this isn't a video. But your maintenance day will be shorter, of course, if you're not doing your nails. So this is just kind of special occasion for the maintenance day.
Next up, we're doing our brows, and I already laminated my brows, and you don't want to do that too often. So we're just gonna fill them in a little bit and pluck them so they look nice and polished. Hello guys, welcome back. So I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while, it's been hectic, but it's fine. We are back and we need to do the maintenance, the weekly maintenance. We're doing the next step in the maintenance routine, and it needs some loving. My hair needs some loving. What I mean when I say you need to time your maintenance day. So like it is a bit hard the first time you do it, but after that, like when you know how much something takes, like how long something takes, it's so much easier. So I know now that I want to do my lashes and my brows, so I will be doing the hair treatment first because I need that to sit in my hair before I wash it off. So it just makes sense to do that before. I'm so pale, like I am so pale. I will be using my little DIY at home hair butter, which it melted and it spilled all over, so it's now in my lid. But I need to make more, and I promise that when I run out of this, like I will make the video on how I make it, because I got so many comments asking me how I make the butter. I will do that, I promise. So now I think for one more or two usages, and then I will be making it. So okay girl, it's coming up. So this is how I do it. Take some butter, warm it up in my hands, and just go right into my hair. This gives me the most beautiful, soft, shiny hair. And this is the treatment that I absolutely love. I've been doing it for the past 5 years, I think, since I learned how to make this and since I developed this formula. So I absolutely love this for my hair. There we go. I like to go all the way in and then focus on my ends and do the ends. And this is it. My hair is away from my face, and now we're gonna do our lashes and our brows.
We're moving on to our brows, and I already did like brow lamination a week ago, so I don't have to do it again. I like to do like every 2 weeks, maybe like once a month. You don't want to overdo it, so I just keep it to like once a month or when you notice that they are grown out fully. So I'm just trimming them a little bit and then waxing underneath. I prefer waxing to plucking. I just don't like plucking my eyebrows. If I have like a strand extra, then I will go with the tweezers, but I prefer the wax. You just put the strip, pull it, and you're done.
For the lashes, you want to start with a very clean base. So I always like to go in with a little wipe and just try to remove anything. So just to see if there's any like residue from mascara. You can see there is not. So like if your tissue or like a wipe is clean, it's not black, you're fine. For the kit, I'm using this Cluster Lashes kit from Quell. I already did this, like I think I got it like last year. It's probably expired, to be honest, and I should get a new one. So if you have a good one, please recommend it. I also have like a lash remover, but that's in my bathroom. Anyway, you have a lash seal, you have the bond, I think. Yeah, there's a lash bond, lash seal, this little tweezer for your brows. These are for your lashes, these are so good. Like I love these. And then you get lashes. They look like this and they are pretty dark. So I usually would get individual little strips that are more wispy.
Once you get the hang of the lashes, they're also pretty easy to use. Again, this can be a weekly thing, it could be bi-weekly, however you prefer it. They do last like a week and then you have to remove them, but you can do them whenever you like. So the process is pretty simple. You have the bond, you apply to your lashes, put the lash you want on your eye, and that's it. You seal after that. I think I showed everything here. One mistake I did make is that I didn't use the same lashes on my left and my right eye. I mean, it was the same lashes, but the size, I noticed later that it's not the same. So they did not look the same. They did not even look similar, but it's fine. Like I cannot obsess over these things. This is just like a weekly thing. I will remove them in a couple of days, so it's fine.
This is how it looks like when you apply all of them, and this tape helps so much. You don't have to worry. Oh no, this got stuck again. The seal for some reason kind of spills and it just seals itself shut. I need to get a new one, definitely. I'm gonna go get some pliers to open this again. Clear liquid that seals everything in place. Run them over your little tweezers, and then we are just gonna pinch these lashes in place. This I learned from a girl on TikTok. Life-changing. That's the thing with maintenance, like routine. If you're doing this once a month, then you want to be like a pro. But when you're doing this like every single week, you really can't like bother yourself with some stuff that are minor, like this thing. Like, yes, I get it. Like, I do prefer this one. But it's gonna take me a lot more to go ahead and fix this one because I already sealed it. So I'm just not gonna obsess over it. It's fine. I'll just put some mascara here. It's not that visible, so everything is good. We're moving on.
For filling in my brows, I love to use some black henna. And I know natural henna is not black, but this is kind of temporary henna tattoo. I don't even know. And this lasts a few days. This is, oh my god, this is just the best hack in the world. I absolutely love it. I just take my little pointy brush and fill in any gaps that I have on my brows, and this, like I said, lasts a few days and then I do it again. Also, the color is a bit dark here, but like when you wash it off, it gets lighter.
And our skin needs some loving as well. We often forget that. I like to do once a week, like full facial detox. I forgot to do the face mask on screen, but I did that as well, and I'm gonna show you how I do the face detox.
And we've come to the dermaplaning. I do love this process. It's very simple. I like to use some oil. Normally I use coconut oil. I like the razor to glide on my skin, and I never go against the hair, only the downward strokes. I remove a little bit of this fuzz from my face. It makes the makeup application so much easier. Also, the skincare products absorb much easier into your skin. I know I never had my hair grow any thicker. I didn't have any issue with it. So this is really like a standard procedure for me. And it has been for a few years actually.
So I washed my face. It's so soft, but I do feel like it needs some like detox. And I'm gonna use this. This is the Skintific Mugwort Acne Clay Stick with niacinamide, salicylic acid, and centella. I love these ingredients. I love all of them. It applies, so look at the color. Look at that beautiful, beautiful color. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave this on my face to work for a while, and then we are coming back for the rest. And the hair takes up the most of my time, I'm not gonna lie, because it is pretty long, and so it does take long, but it's worth it because when my hair looks nice, I'm unstoppable. We're gonna do my full routine. It takes so long, and that's why I need one day. Like, I need 1 day of maintenance, so I am keeping my sanity the rest of the week because it's too much.
The hair and everything shower. Oh my. This is maybe my favorite part, but it's also, oh, it takes so long, I'm not gonna lie. I start with my hair and I double shampoo my hair always. I go really deep into my roots and my ends. I know you're not supposed to shampoo your ends, but I did use that deep conditioning hair mask, so you really need to remove all that butter. After that, I go with the conditioner, and then I do this kind of like a hair mask thing. It's like treatment for your hair. It's so good. Also, it smells really great. And in the end, I go with the hair gloss. This is by L'Oreal. I love that hair gloss. It is so good. This is my second bottle. Makes my hair so shiny. I absolutely adore it. And I just style my hair as normally. I like to blow dry it a little bit and then blow it out because my hair is frizzy and it's wavy, so I do really need to style it nicely in order for it to be normal the rest of the week, otherwise it will just puff up. And I also like to curl the ends a little bit and pin everything in place. I hate rollers, but this time I used rollers, so it did not turn out that good, but it's fine. It was fine in the end. Now this part I did not film, I forgot to film, but I also go in with the self tanner. Actually, this is developing kind of like a self tanner lotion or milk. This is a lifesaver for me. I love being dark, so I would usually include this into my routine. This is an old footage, just I included it. But yeah, I forgot to film this part. This is also part of my maintenance day, so I wanted to include it either way. My hair actually turned out pretty nicely. I made this huge mistake where I pinned my front pieces so I can do my makeup, which was not a smart thing to do because then it made creases in my hair, so at the end it did not look as it's supposed to be.
Okay, and I'm good to go. The point of this like high maintenance days is that once you wake up the other days of the week, you just need like 5 minutes to be ready to go out the door, and I love that. That's why I didn't want to go overboard with the makeup today. I wanted this to be very like realistic, like what would I do if I woke up like this. So I already have my lashes, I don't need any mascara or anything. I already have my brows, I have my hair ready. What I like to do is just add a little bit of concealer, set that in place, and I am good to go. Let my hair down, brush it, and that's it. Literally 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes I think, and I'm ready. I really hope that this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are, and I hope to see you in the next video.